Hi everybody, it's Barry Chandler from thebarblogger.com, and I want to share with you today some insights I've been getting from Seth Godin's blog. I don't know if you've ever heard of Seth Godin. He's a genius marketer, and I suggest you check out his blog. Just Google Seth Godin, Godin. Now, an email I received from Seth's blog over the last few days was called Fear of Apples, and Seth speaks about how he was at a farmer's market, and no fewer than three people approached him and asked him which apples they should be choosing. Now, Seth says he's no expert in apples, and why would anybody think that he's an expert? But basically what he puts it down to is that we're bombarded with information every day. We're now afraid to make a decision. We're bombarded with advertising. People are afraid to waste their time and waste their money. And now they even have a fear of choosing apples. Now, what does that mean for your business? Well, he says there are two reasons people aren't buying from you, or they aren't using your services. Number one is that they haven't heard about you. And number two is that they have a genuine fear about your product or your service. Fear of the unknown, really. So I thought, wouldn't it make sense when you're doing your advertising to combine the two? To combine, getting your brand out there, letting people know who you are, but at the same time, building up the trust, and the security so that people know they're not wasting their time and money. Now, how can you do that for a bar or a restaurant? Well, I had a couple of thoughts. One of my thoughts was that people buy from people, especially in a small business environment. People want to know that they're buying from somebody that they can trust. So when you're doing your advertising, you're directing people back to a website. Let's say it's for your bar or your restaurant. Well, then why not have pictures of or even videos of your chef preparing the food in the kitchen, showing how clean the kitchen is? Why not have a video from the bar owner himself welcoming the customers to the bar, saying, "Welcome to our bar. We're delighted to have you on board. Delighted to have you here. If there's anything I can ever do for you, please don't hesitate to ask me." You want to build up a little bit of trust with people. And then people are afraid. I know I'm afraid when I go out for a meal, or I'm afraid of choosing a new restaurant sometimes. Why? Because I'm afraid to waste my money, and that's a legitimate fear, especially in this economy right now. So how do you overcome that? Well, the larger chain restaurants and bars will often include pictures of their drinks, their food and their beverages, on their menus. There's a very real reason why they do that, and that's to, people buy with their eyes, and people are afraid of something they don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm a big fan of chicken curry. Maybe it's crazy, but I love chicken curry, but I don't often choose it in a restaurant. Why? Because I suppose I'm used to the chicken curry that I make, and I'm a little bit dubious about, there's so many ways of making chicken curry, and I don't often like it. Where if I at least saw what the chicken curry looked like, I might have a better idea that, that's a little bit closer to what I like. It removes the fear, removes the barriers to people actually buying from you. So you want to remove the barriers to people buying from you, improve the trust. So pictures and videos are always going to be good for this. What else can you do? Well, right now in the United States, the car company GMC is running a promotion where if you buy one of their cars and you don't like it for whatever reason in 60 days, you can return it and get your money back. Now, a lot of people think that's absolutely unbelievable. How are they going to do that? Well, GMC themselves say that they probably anticipate maybe 2 to 3% of the people who buy those cars during the promotion will return it, but that the increase in sales will definitely offset it. Now, when was the last time you saw a guarantee in a bar or a restaurant? If you don't like it, just give your money back. Some restaurants and bars, it's a given. They wouldn't dream of charging you. But other places, other restaurants and bars, they're almost afraid to offer a guarantee for fear that people will milk it. I don't think you need to be afraid of that. I think it's another, I suppose it's an objection people have, that they might not get value for money, and it's an objection that's removed by offering a guarantee. So build up trust with your customers, show them who you are, get out in front of in front of your business. I'm getting out in front of the business right now by going on video. It's not something I'm hugely comfortable with, but I feel if people get to know me, they'll either like me or they'll hate me, but either way, I'm connecting with my customers. So get out in front of your customers like that. And then another thing to do is reduce their fear, eliminate their fear, show them pictures and show them videos of your business. I think you'll build up the trust. So from thebarblogger.com, I'm Barry Chandler.